everybody. Today I want to talk about oil and cooking with oil, using oil in your food. Is oil really necessary? So how we typically come about the edible versions of oil, they're usually extracted from a fruit or a vegetable, like avocado oil comes from avocados, coconut oil from coconut, grapeseed oil, sunflower seed oil, corn oil. I think they got it. I think they get it now. Unless it's something like vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is usually an industrial, man-made oil. You don't really want that stuff. The best way to get the benefits of these oils, the good oils at least, is to just eat the main source that they came from. You want the oil from an avocado? Eat the avocado. Now, the problem that we have when we start extracting things from these vegetables is it doesn't always have the same effect on the body, and you don't always get the same benefits. Regardless of how healthy that oil is said to be, it's going to have a different effect on your body when you drink or eat the extracted oil than when you just eat the fruit or vegetable. Although plant-based, it could still lead to the contribution of plaque buildup within your arteries. Not so great. And oil is not necessary to cook with either. A lot of times we use oil when we want to fry things or saute things. When it comes to sauteing things, just water. No oil, just water. I'm gonna show you how to make a really good tasting healthy meal with no oil. I promise you it will still be great. Ready? Alright, so first we have some quinoa, some tri-colored quinoa. There's red, there's black, there's white quinoa in here, and it's already pre-cooked. You cook it in just water. Why multicolored quinoa, you might ask? Well, because in darker colored foods there's lots more nutrients and lots more antioxidants. And then we have some chopped onions, some chopped mushrooms, and some basil. Basil. So the temperature on my stove is a little below medium. I got my pan here. I got my cup of water. When most are getting ready to saute something, usually they'll pour oil in the pan. Instead, I chose to pour some water in there. Now, because I want to get the flavoring in there of the onions and the basil, I'm going to throw this in the water first, along with some cayenne pepper, some dried thyme, and some pink Himalayan salt. I should probably refill my pepper.
Oh my god, if only you could smell this right now. This smells fucking amazing!
And it's time for some mushrooms. Just throw the mushrooms right on in there. Throw them right on in, throw them right on in. That's right. To top it off, I'm gonna throw in some all-natural barbecue sauce. Look at that, there's not even oil in this. This is awesome, yes.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Yeah.
So now I've turned the pot down on super low, and I'm just going to let it sit and marinate for a little bit. Yes. I have some kale here, this beautiful bouquet of kale. I'm going to chop it up real fine, put it in this bowl, and let it sit in some water with some ACV. Now, some of y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this, and some might understand exactly where I'm coming from. But you gotta get in contact with your food. You gotta send your love into your food. You know what I mean? Caress it a little bit. But the meal doesn't quite seem complete yet. So what if I did want something a little fried in there? What do I do now? I got it. We gonna add some plantain. So to fry my plantain, the best oil to fry with would be avocado oil. Unlike olive oil or coconut oil, this oil is really good for high heat cooking because it does not go rancid after being heated. So we just gonna oil up this pot right here, grease it up, grease it up, grease it up, oh yeah. And slice up these plantains, depending on where you're from, you might pronounce it differently, but it's all good, it's the same thing. Like, bruh, we family, yo. Let's not argue about little stupid things like that. Let's come together and agree that plantain is just delicious. The pot is nice and heated. Gonna start sliding some plantains in there. You might want to be careful of your fingertips because I have been burnt a few times doing this and I never learned my lesson. It just becomes part of the process. Plantain frying on this stove top. Hey. The plantain them I look right, smell nice, taste right. What I love about plantain is that they can be cooked at any stage of ripeness. The softer and darker they are, the sweeter they're gonna taste. We've got some quinoa with some kale, some sauteed barbecue flavored mushrooms and onions, and some fried plantain. This is what a holistically balanced meal looks like. Not everything needs to be cooked in oil, but if you do want to have your guilty pleasures, then fry with the right oil and balance it out with everything else. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Cocktail Dreena to get more tips on this cocktail lifestyle. Mwah! It's time to go eat. I'm hungry.